Hey everyone. I of course hope you're doing well through these complicated times, pandemic and otherwise, that you're safe and optimistic through it all, however involved you may be. But anyway, it's another odd-numbered month, so time to talk a little bit about things I'm kind of uncertain about getting. Starting off in movies, there's The Garden of Words, ideally on its Blu-ray release. It's a 2013 anime kind of short film by Makoto Shinkai. It's about 45 minutes or so, but it's from the same director as movies such as Your Name and Weathering with You, which I've seen both and highly enjoyed them. I know he's directed other works like 5 centimeters per second and stuff, but I'm primarily, for the time being, curious about his kind of multiverse of projects, like stories that could almost connect, but not 100%. It's a pretty personal drama about a high school boy and a young woman forming a bond when they meet up, first coincidentally, then like intentionally during various rainy days. And I've heard a lot of great things about it, but part of me is uncertain how the age difference between the characters kind of affects their dynamic. Kind of feel like I need to weigh my options when it comes to that. You know, that pretty central aspect with the characters. But we'll see how that thought process kind of goes. Or at least I will. I don't know if I'll talk about it much more in other videos. Then over to toys. The Lego Brickheads 2-pack of The Mandalorian and, officially The Child, but of course, Baby Yoda. I'm embarrassed to admit that I still have not seen The Mandalorian, but ideally I'll get to accessing Disney Plus and checking out the series probably sometime while the second season is going. But I know it's a lot of fun. I know it's both lighthearted and dramatic and very adventurous, as Star Wars should be. And on the toy side of things, I have enjoyed some Brickhead Lego figures. I have Batman, Iron Man, and the Valentine's Day bee. And those are pretty nice. As well as this 2-pack featuring things like the Mandalorian's weapons and the hover pram that Baby Yoda often rides in. So whether or not I get that before or sometime after I start the series, that could be a nice companion to what I've heard is a really great series. And finally, for books, very much on the bandwagon of there's a new adaptation coming out, so maybe I should check out the source material. the original novel Dune. I know very little about the world of the novels, other tie-ins, and how the adaptations like the David Lynch movie explored things, but I at least gather that it's like a kind of medieval epic in deep space. Action and adventure, drama, romance, political intrigue, like faith and mysticism and all that. But of course on various planets and space travel, and of course the central resource of melange, or the spice. I know the original 65 book by Frank Herbert is still to this day considered a classic. I know that the various other books in the series, whether written by him or I believe co-authored by his son Brian, have kind of probably have varied opinions, but I know at least the main book is a pretty big deal. And in particular, I've been curious about this Barnes & Noble hardcover that's leather bound and has like gold edged pages, which, whether or not I get any other classic books from that kind of store exclusive format, I think would be pretty cool to have on the shelf. But yeah, I'm thinking might finally check out that novel sometime before Denis Villeneuve, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, his like part 1 movie comes out. Because I thought the trailer was really interesting. So yeah, that's it for this little assortment of being on the fence. An acclaimed, but for me kind of uncertain anime movie, some toy tie-ins to an acclaimed sci-fi show, and a classic sci-fi novel that's getting a new adaptation soon. So again, like in the beginning, I hope you're doing well through all this, both careful and optimistic, and like looking forward as things go. So with that, I'll see you later, folks.